Jay-Z new video with Nas and DJ Khaled is a scene where it's checkerboards. These are all occult, Satanist, symbolic symbols.
You can be in love with someone. You can love someone and if you haven't experienced love and you don't understand it and you don't have the tools to move forward, then you're gonna have complications.
How could this have happened? That question was on everyone's lips as Jay-Z, the unshakable titan of the music industry, the man we thought was untouchable, crumbled publicly right before our eyes. This wasn't just another celebrity breakdown. It was a moment that froze the entire entertainment world in stunned disbelief. Jay-Z, the mastermind behind a billion-dollar empire, the smooth operator who transformed street smarts into boardroom dominance, now stood exposed raw, vulnerable, and almost unrecognizable. The man who had mastered control whether over music, business, or his personal life appeared powerless for the very first time, as images and whispers of his shocking unraveling spread like wildfire. We couldn't help but ask, what could bring down a man who seemingly had it all: power, wealth, and Beyoncé by his side? They were never just a celebrity couple. They were a couple who just happened to be celebrities. From the Marcy Projects to the penthouse at Roc Nation, Jay-Z has always been the ultimate example of reinvention. He transformed himself from a teenage hustler to hip-hop royalty, and then to a global business mogul. But this collapse felt different, darker, heavier, almost as if the weight of his past was finally catching up with him. We saw cracks forming in his usually impenetrable armor, and suddenly the questions began swirling. Was this simply the pressure of holding the top spot for too long? Or was something far more sinister brewing beneath the surface? The music world was shaken, but soon speculation shifted to someone conspicuously absent from the conversation. Beyond her silence, Beyoncé, the queen of calculated control, the master of image and narrative, remained utterly silent. No cryptic Instagram posts, no public support, nothing at all. In that vacuum, rumors ignited like wildfire. Was she distancing herself from Jay-Z to protect her own brand? Was their marriage on the brink of collapse? Or worse, was Beyoncé hiding something that might even make her loyal fans question the perfect fairy tale they had built around her? The idea that Beyoncé's silence might be more than strategy, perhaps even self-serving, sent shockwaves through her fan base. Were the cracks in their picture-perfect union finally too wide to mend? Or was she quietly pulling strings behind the scenes to shield herself from the storm consuming Jay-Z? Whenever I see success, I look for anything that suggests it wasn't achieved alone, some hidden detail. Then the whispers started. Secret late-night meetings behind closed doors. Jay-Z was allegedly huddling with an elite team of lawyers, PR strategists, and crisis managers, the kind of people you only call when you're facing catastrophe. These weren't routine damage control sessions. These were desperate, high-stakes gatherings. To contain a narrative spiraling wildly out of control, the rumors painted a chilling picture. Jay-Z and his team locked in a battle to keep their empire from crumbling. Jay-Z and his team were scrambling to bury a scandal so explosive that even his billion-dollar empire might not survive it. Meanwhile, Beyoncé's silence sparked whispers among insiders who claimed it wasn't just about self-preservation. It was a carefully calculated move to shield herself as the full extent of Jay-Z's troubles began to surface. After the dust settles on Diddy's legal battles, Jay-Z is reportedly next in line to be exposed. But what exactly are they trying to hide? That question has everyone on edge. Some say it's financial backroom deals and illicit transactions that could bring even the most powerful mogul to his knees. Others insist it's far more personal, tied to skeletons Jay-Z has kept locked away for decades. Then there are the darker theories, the ones that don't just involve Jay-Z but also his longtime friend and fellow mogul, Sean Diddy Combs. The two have been linked for years, their careers and fortunes intertwined in ways few outsiders truly understand. But with Diddy now facing his own catastrophic downfall, embroiled in a labyrinth of legal battles and damning accusations, it's impossible not to wonder, could Diddy's secrets be dragging Jay-Z down with him? Today, in a New York federal courtroom, Diddy admitted to the judge that he was a little nervous as his criminal trial began, facing charges including trafficking and racketeering. It's no secret that Jay-Z and Diddy have shared more than just business ventures over the years. Once seen as a symbol of black excellence and unity, their friendship now feels like a potential liability. Diddy's ongoing legal troubles among the most damning accusations ever aimed at a music industry titan cast a dark shadow over everyone in his circle. With insiders hinting at long-buried secrets, many are starting to question just how deep the connection really goes. Is Jay-Z's breakdown simply guilt by association, or is there something even darker binding these two powerhouses together? Allegedly, both men have been involved in things the public would be shocked to learn. Viral posts and grainy photos of Jay-Z and Diddy at exclusive parties once evoked images of wealth and success. But now those same snapshots are being scrutinized under a far harsher light. What really happened at those gatherings? Were they mere celebrations, or were darker, more sinister events unfolding behind the scenes? Conspiracy theories linking Jay-Z, Diddy, and even Beyoncé to unspeakable acts and tragedies have exploded across social media, making it harder than ever to separate fact from fiction. Are we witnessing the fallout from decades of unchecked power and privilege? Or are we on the brink of uncovering a scandal so massive it could rewrite the entire entertainment industry? After a major documentary on Diddy drops, many expect the spotlight to shift fully onto Jay-Z's nefarious past. The tension hit a boiling point when rumors of a direct connection between Jay-Z's collapse and Diddy's downfall surfaced. Could Diddy's legal battles be pulling Jay-Z into the fray? Some insiders believe their long-standing friendship might be the key to understanding Jay-Z's sudden unraveling. After all, their lives and careers have been so deeply intertwined that the fall of one could easily drag down the other. And then comes the question no one dares to ask, but everyone is thinking: if Diddy's secrets are finally coming to light, how much of Jay-Z's past is he willing to sacrifice to protect his own future? Much of the recent testimony has revolved around so-called freak-offs, with prosecutors trying to show that Diddy forced or coerced women into these acts, while some feel the prosecution didn't fully close the loop. These allegations have further blurred the lines between personal and professional, truth and speculation, as Jay-Z's breakdown leaves us with more questions than answers. One thing is clear: this is just the beginning. We're only seeing the tip of the iceberg, and what lies beneath could shake the entertainment world to its core. Could the answers be hidden in the tangled web of power, loyalty, and betrayal connecting Jay-Z to Diddy? And if the truth does come out, will either of them emerge unscathed? Just when we thought the cracks in Jay-Z's empire couldn't deepen any further, whispers of a dark pact between him and Diddy have transformed those cracks into full-blown fault lines. For years, they were the ultimate power duo, two men at the peak of their industries, seemingly untouchable, with fortunes and influence extending far beyond music. But what if that power wasn't as clean as it looked? What if it was built on secrets too dangerous to ever see the light of day, secrets that demand absolute loyalty and absolute silence? Now, with Diddy's empire crumbling under the weight of scandal, those secrets threaten to bring everything crashing down. Explosive allegations are now emerging that suggest the once unbreakable pact between Jay-Z and Diddy has been shattered, potentially opening the floodgates to Jay-Z's own hidden truths. It's no coincidence that Diddy's legal team has assembled an all-female group of prosecutors, a calculated move designed to hit hard and send a clear message. Diddy's fall from grace hasn't happened in isolation. His lawsuits, chilling accusations, and mounting legal troubles have cast a dark shadow over everyone connected to him. And Jay-Z, one of his oldest and closest allies, suddenly finds himself under a spotlight he cannot escape. Could Diddy's downfall be the catalyst that finally unravels Jay-Z's carefully crafted image of success? Insiders suggest that beyond business deals and industry ties, these two men share deep, guarded secrets that might explain why their careers soared side by side and why their bond, no matter how strained, never truly broke until now. Is Jay-Z being dragged into the same storm, and if so, what are they both desperately trying to hide? Breaking news reports from TMZ and Fox News allege shocking new claims against Jay-Z, including accusations involving a 13-year-old girl linked to the same Diddy lawsuit, igniting fresh waves of speculation. This turmoil has rekindled the haunting name of Aaliyah, whose tragic 2001 death has long fueled conspiracy theories. Some believe her passing wasn't just a heartbreaking loss, but a sinister turning point that cleared the path for Jay-Z and Beyoncé's meteoric rise. The timing is chilling. Aaliyah was poised to become a superstar, a triple-threat powerhouse who could have reshaped the music industry. Yet with her gone, Jay-Z climbed to unprecedented heights. Beyoncé transformed into a global icon, and the Carter empire expanded into an unstoppable force. Though it sounds like wild speculation, when you start connecting the dots, the theory gains traction. Some argue Aaliyah's legacy was quietly erased, her immense potential overshadowed by others who benefited from her absence. Whispers suggest her death wasn't an accident but part of a dark pattern involving other high-profile artists whose careers were mysteriously cut short. Is it mere coincidence, or is something far more sinister at play? And why are these rumors resurfacing now, just as cracks begin to show in Jay-Z's seemingly untouchable empire? Beyoncé's role in these swirling theories is equally unsettling. For years, she has been hailed as the queen of grace, talent, and control, the ultimate icon, reigning without challenge. Yet many now question whether her ascent was truly organic. Why do so many celebrities go out of their way to praise her, in oddly timed moments, from Adele breaking her Grammy in half to dedicate it to Beyoncé, to Kanye West's infamous VMA interruption? It's as if the entire industry is silently compelled to bow before her throne. With Diddy's scandals dragging Jay-Z into the glare, some wonder if Beyoncé's silence is more than strategic. Could she be the linchpin protecting not only her husband, but the empire they've built together? Or is she concealing secrets of her own? Consider this chilling allegation. Sean Carter allegedly orchestrated moves to remove Aaliyah, including pressuring Hype Williams to put her on a doomed plane as punishment for rejecting him. clearing the way for Beyoncé's rise. These Aaliyah theories are only the tip of a sprawling iceberg. Diddy's legal battles have unearthed accusations reaching back decades, implicating not just him but other powerful figures in the music industry. Now that Jay-Z's name is being whispered alongside these scandals, the question becomes, how far will he go to protect himself? Insiders believe that his crisis management meetings are just the surface, that the real story lies buried deep in his past, waiting to be exposed. How long can he keep these secrets hidden? Jay-Z, understandably furious, is fiercely protective of his family, brand, and legacy. But with accusations involving forcible compulsion, as alleged in the New York complaint, the stakes are higher than ever. The tragedy of Aaliyah's passing has always been clouded by suspicion. But in recent years, the theories surrounding it have intensified, and now they threaten to engulf the very heart of hip-hop's biggest empire. The story takes an even darker turn when you consider the eerie circumstances surrounding Aaliyah's final moments, a rushed, overloaded flight, and whispers that she was pressured onto that doomed plane against her will. The timing of her tragic death, just as her star was poised to outshine many of her contemporaries, has fueled chilling rumors that it wasn't merely an accident but part of a far more sinister plan. Some conspiracy theorists argue that Aaliyah was sacrificed in ruthless industry power struggles, casualties of a hidden war where she was silenced to make way for others to rise unchallenged. She was unconscious, coerced, and witnesses reportedly signed NDAs, deepening the mystery. Adding fuel to the fire are allegations linking her death to a shadowy group often whispered about in the entertainment world, the so-called Illuminati, with its symbols of triangles, eyes, and cryptic hand signs appearing in music videos and performances. Aaliyah's meteoric rise, unique style, and sudden death have all been tied to these theories, with some claiming she was a pawn sacrificed to secure the success of others. Though no concrete evidence exists, these ideas have captivated online forums and social media, where fans and skeptics dissect every detail. From her final music video, Rock the Boat, loaded with symbolism and watery imagery, to theories suggesting the video was a metaphorical goodbye. The timing is even more haunting, considering the tragedy unfolded just days before 9/11. A major event that shifted global focus and may have buried some truths. Meanwhile, the rise of Jay-Z and Beyoncé in the years after Aaliyah's death seems almost too perfect to ignore, sparking questions about whether her absence created a deliberate void that Beyoncé was ready to fill. With Diddy's recent scandals dragging long-buried secrets into the light, many are beginning to question just how deeply connected these events are. Some point to financial maneuvers, stock short sales made right after that profited people close to Sean Carter raising eyebrows and suspicion. The need for non-disclosure agreements after what was officially ruled an accident only deepens the intrigue. Beyoncé's rise, once seen as pure talent and grace, is now eyed with skepticism, as industry giants seem oddly compelled to publicly worship her in ways that feel orchestrated. Could her silence amid Jay-Z's unraveling be a shield protecting not just her husband but the empire they built? Or is she herself guarding dangerous secrets? Allegations even suggest Sean Carter orchestrated moves to eliminate Aaliyah, including pressuring key figures to sideline her actions allegedly designed to pave Beyoncé's path to stardom. It's painful to confront, especially for those who grew up idolizing Diddy, a hip-hop hero who seemed ordinary but did extraordinary things. Now, the sense of grief is tangled with betrayal, as more of his legacy risks being tarnished by these dark revelations. While these theories might sound far-fetched, it's hard to ignore how they align with the darker, secretive side of the music industry, a world where fame and power come at a steep price, and the curtain hides many disturbing truths. As Jay-Z and Beyoncé face mounting scrutiny, these resurfacing rumors feel inevitable. Are the shadows cast by Aaliyah's death finally catching up to those who gained the most from her absence? Or is this just the desperate noise of a scandal-hungry public trying to make sense of a secretive industry? The ties between Jay-Z and Diddy run deep, from lavish parties to shared ventures. But as Diddy's empire crumbles, those once powerful connections now threaten to become liabilities. Questions that were once taboo are now impossible to ignore. Was their friendship built on mutual respect or mutual compromise? And if Diddy's darkest secrets are coming to light, how much of Jay-Z's empire is built on the same unstable foundation? With Jay-Z's breakdown, Diddy's downfall, and Aaliyah's name resurfacing, this saga feels far from over. The entertainment world waits anxiously, wondering if Jay-Z can survive the storm, or if this marks the beginning of the end for hip-hop's king. And if the skeletons in his closet are as massive as some suspect, how much longer can they stay hidden? One thing is certain, the world is watching, and the secrets, scandals, and betrayals are finally coming to light. As the pieces of this chilling puzzle fall into place, we're left with a haunting question: are we witnessing the end of Jay-Z's reign, or the dark start of a new chapter in his empire's history? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more explosive revelations. This story is far from over. Stay tuned, because the next chapter might just change everything. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your ears to the ground. Truth is out there, and it's closer than you think.